Have you noticed? Life didn't get better. It just got more expensive. Same salary, same effort, but groceries, rent, gas, everything costs more. And nobody teaches us how to handle this pressure. We just survive. So we swipe credit cards, not because we're reckless, but because we're tired. This isn't a personal failure. This is a system squeezing normal people. The goal isn't to get rich fast. The goal is to breathe and stay in control. If life feels heavier lately, you're not weak. You're just living in expensive times. Some nights you just stare at the ceiling thinking, how did it get this hard? You scroll social media, and everyone else seems fine, thriving, except you. You reach the checkout, and the total shocks you every single time. It's not personal. It's the system. Knowing that changes nothing, but also everything. And sometimes, a small win is enough to keep going. Just when you think you've planned everything, an unexpected expense hits. You grab a coffee, because small comforts help you survive. You try budgeting, but every month something slips through. Sometimes all you can do is laugh at yourself. And at the end of the day, you keep going, one step at a time. Then, unexpectedly, a little joy sneaks in. Maybe a call from a friend, maybe a small win. You start learning small tricks. Coupon here, discount there. It's a game now. Sometimes, talking to someone else who's struggling makes you feel less alone. And sometimes, the only way to cope is to laugh at the absurdity of it all. Life doesn't get easier overnight, but one step at a time, you keep going. You ever notice how prices don't jump suddenly? They creep, slow, quiet, until one day you stop and think, wait, why does everything feel heavier now? It's not just money, it's energy, mental space, that feeling of always calculating before breathing. People say, just work harder. But nobody talks about how tired people already are. Cost of living doesn't only empty wallets, it slowly drains hope. You start delaying dreams, not canceling them, just putting them later, again and again. Funny thing is, you're doing your best, but somehow it still feels like you're falling behind. This pressure doesn't scream, it whispers every single day. Bills, rent, food, transport, same list, different month, higher numbers. And people start blaming themselves for a system they didn't design. So we swipe credit cards, not because we're reckless, but because we're tired. Sometimes surviving is already a form of success. Nobody prepares you for how expensive normal life becomes. You're not lazy, you're adapting, and adaptation takes time. More time than people admit. So if today feels heavy, you're not weak, you're human. No motivation speech, no fake positivity, just honesty. You're allowed to pause, not quit. Rest is not falling behind, it's refueling. Life is expensive right now, but you're still here. And that matters more than you think. You start noticing it in small moments. Pausing before buying things you used to grab without thinking. Not because you don't want it, but because your mind automatically starts calculating. Rent, food, bills, all lining up quietly in your head. No panic, just a quiet pressure that doesn't leave. You still smile, still show up, but inside, you're always adjusting plans, adjusting dreams, adjusting expectations. This is the part no one posts, no captions, no quotes, just real life happening quietly. And maybe you're not failing, you're adapting, and that already takes strength. The scary part isn't being broke, it's feeling responsible and still struggling. You did what they told you to do. Work hard, be careful, don't waste money, and yet it still doesn't feel like enough. That's when frustration turns inward. You start asking dangerous questions. What am I doing wrong? But here's the truth they don't say out loud. Sometimes the problem isn't you. It's the system squeezing everyone quietly. Prices go up fast, wages move slow. And the gap, that's where the stress lives. No emergency, no collapse, just constant pressure. You ever notice how people don't complain about prices anymore? Not because things got cheaper, but because complaining feels pointless now. Sometimes the pressure isn't from the prices. It's from everyone else acting like they're fine. You scroll past everyone's smiles, their happy purchases. Makes you feel behind. It's not that people became stingy. They became careful. Because mistakes are expensive now. One wrong purchase can mess up the whole week. Sometimes, the whole month. People don't dream big anymore. They dream stable. A job that pays on time. Bills that don't surprise you. That's already a luxury now. The pressure isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It just sits there every day. And the scariest part? People are starting to think this is normal. Maybe that's why we feel tired, even when we're doing everything right. If you feel this pressure too, you're not weak. You're just living in expensive times.